Fine, again, this is Sadik. We'll just look into working with the date functions. See, dates are very important when you're creating any kind of a reports and all these things, because most of the reports, whatever you do, so we have to create a weekly reports, a daily reports, or day-on-day reports, or reports between the specific dates and all these things. Okay, so we can do the various types of operations with the dates. So we can just look into how do you work with this particular date functions. Now, one thing is, the date is a combination of many things. It's a day, month, year. Apart from that, okay, hours, minutes, seconds. We have a day of the week. Okay, so it has a various combination of things. Now, first thing is we'll see how do we extract a part of the date. Okay, thing. So if you want to do that, so imagine from this particular dates we have the transition dates. I just want to extract a part of the date in the sense I want to extract the year from this. Okay, I want to extract the year from the given date. So I just say use this function year. We have a year function, year of, we need to give a date field. Okay, so when I just say year of a given date, so this will just extract the year from this particular date. Okay, now it is showing something like this because that general format is in the date form. I can just do the general form. So you can see it has extracted only the year from this. I can come to know which year is 2019, is 2020, something say 2021, and so on. Fine. Now the same way, like take an example, I want to extract the month from this. I want to extract the month from this date. So I can just use this function called as month of the given date. Month of month in the bracket, I'll just specify the date. So it will try to extract the month from this particular date. So it is December, say 12 month. So it is August, so it is the 8th month of the year. So it says February it is 2, April it is 4. So it is extracting the month number there. Fine. Okay. We can extract the month. We can even extract day from this. I want to know which day of the a month it is. So you want to do that, I can just say is equal to, we have a day function, and then I can extract the day from this. So you can see it is the 11th day of the month, it is the 30th day of the month, and so on. Fine. Okay, so now this is something like, we have the date and we are trying to extract the part of the date. So either you want to extract the year or a month or a day, we can extract using this particular function, okay, various parts of the date. Now, what is the use of this particular function? Okay, now take an example. I just want to see only the sales which has happened in the year 2021. I want to see the sales which has happened in the year 2021. So in that case, generally we can use this particular filter where I can specify greater than 1st Jan 2021 and less than 31st December 2021. So this will give me a 21 car sales. Or if it is 20, I need 2020 sales. I need to give the date starting from this date to this particular date. Now, when you have extracted this, I can easily do a filter here. So I can just go to the date, I can apply the filter, and we can see here, I can just go to the year, and I say, I want to see the sales of 2020. I say, okay, these are sales which has happened on 2020. Or I want to see the 21 sales. So this is sales which has happened in the year 2021. Again, easily I can come to that. I say again, in 2021, we had a sales in the month of Feb, Jan, again might be in somewhere in March also. But I'm interested to see only the Jan sale, or I'm interested to see only the March 21, what is the sales that happened. So I can just go to the month year and I can just select, okay, say March. So that means in the March 21, we had two sales, one on the 1st March and another one on the 3rd March. Okay, okay, the records are being shown. So I can easily do this kind of filters when I have extracted this particular various part of the dates. Okay, so that is where you want to do this kind of reporting or groups. So where I want to see, okay, so this is one scenario I can do that. Or I say example, I want to see only the March sale irrespective of the year. So you can see 20, 21 or 19 or any this one. Okay, I want to see the March sale. You can see it is showing for the March sale. Or I can just say I want to see the January sale. So irrespective of the year, 20, 21 or 19 or whatever it is. So it is only January ka sales. This is the one. Fine. So you can do various things. Even you want to do a subtotals for this. So I want to know what is the sales which has happened year-wise things. We can very easily do it based on this particular thing. Fine. Okay. Or okay. That can be a scenario. So that is where exactly we can use it. Or like take an example. I just want to see the sales which has happened in the first 10 days of the month. Okay, so in every year. So what I'll do is I'll just sort the data based on the year. I'll just say I want to sort it based on the year. Then followed with I want to sort it based on the month. And then I just say followed by I just say I want to sort it based on the day. When you look into this, in 2019, April, we had sales on all the days like 3rd, 5, 8, 25, 26, even 29th of April. But I'm interested to see only the sales which has happened in the first 10 days of the month, okay, of every this one. So I can just go to this particular day and then I can just say or filter. I can use this particular thing called as less than 10. Okay, so less than or equal to 10. So this will show what did I say? It was greater than or equal to, I said less than or equal to 10. So that means these are sales which has happened in the first 10 days of the month. So you can see in 2019 April we had this much of sales. So that is like, you know, say example, I had 8 sales, fine. And then when it comes to May, I had almost 9 sales. In the month of June, okay, I had again 10 sales. Okay, so I'm just trying to see what is the sales which has happened in the first 10 days of the month. So we can easily do this when you have extracted this particular part of the dates. Fine. So we are not touching the data, but still we're trying to get some additional column which is showing me various part of the dates, and based on that, you want to see this date-wise analysis. Okay, first week, how is the sales happen? The second week, or first 10 days, what is the kind of sales? Second 10 days, what is the sales? You want to get the summary of this, so we can easily do it with the help of this particular extracted things. Fine. Now, apart from this, okay, this was about how we extract the part of the dates. Okay, so year, month, day, we can extract it. Clear. Now, apart from this, we do also have a lot more functions to work with the dates. So we'll just see, like, you know, how do we do some kind of a calculations with the dates to find the difference between the dates, and also fine. So we want to find the difference between the dates, so we can look into that particular things. Maybe I'll just take our set of data here. I just have some Northwind orders data. Okay, when you look into this particular data, so this is my Northwind database. I just want to show the difference between the two dates. Fine. We have an order ID, we have a customer ID, the employee ID, we have an order date, and we can see the shipped date. So this was the day when the customer had placed an order, and this is the date when the customer has received the product, the shipped date. Fine. Now the order was placed on July 4th, and the shipment has happened on 16th of July. That means how many days they have taken for the shipment? So it is, when you say 16 minus 4 is 12 days they have taken for shipment. So when you take in about this one, so 5th the order was placed and then the customer has received. That means hardly it has taken 5 days for the shipment. When you look into this one, so 8th the order was placed and 15th the shipment has happened, another 7 days. So here it is only 4 days when the shipment has happened. 8th the order was placed and the 12th the shipment has happened. So when the order is placed, it is the different number of days for the shipment. I just want to know how many days it has taken for the shipment. Okay, let us try to have that. Let me insert a column here to calculate this. Number of days for the shipment. I can say number of days taken for the shipment. So in this, what I do is I just use this particular function. I just have to subtract it. So that is ship date minus the order date, and convert this to the general format. So, and you can see this. So the number of days it has taken for doing the shipment. So it is just finding a difference between the higher date minus the lower date. The recent date minus the older date. So it is just telling me, okay, the number of days it has taken for doing the shipment. Okay, this is like, how we have find the difference between the two dates is very simple. So the difference always gives you in the form of number of days. So you want to find out how many weeks they have taken, how many months you have taken. So whatever the output is there, so you can divide this particular output with the number of days. So if it is like, month wise, you can just say divide by 30. If you want to see the week wise, divide by 7. How many weeks it has taken for the shipment? So you will get this particular answer. So 1.7 weeks of this. Fine. Okay. So that is how we do this particular the differences. Now, if you want to do an addition, so you want to do some kind of a addition to the dates. So like we have an order date. Now, say order was placed on a particular date, and I want the shipment has to be happened 8 days, within 8 days from the order date, or exactly 4 days from the order date, the shipment has to happen. I want to give a kind of a deadline when the shipment has to happen. Okay, so what I do, I just say is equal to the actual order date plus the number. I just say 4. So this is going to do an addition. We can see since the order was placed on 7/4, deadline for the shipment is 7/8. So you can see 7/5, the deadline is 7/9. When I say 8, the deadline is 12. So that means what is happening here, for a given date, it is adding 4 days to this and trying to tell me like, when exactly the shipment has to happen. Okay, so we are trying to do an addition over here. So I just say tentative shipment date of so we're telling that, okay, tentatively the shipment, since it was the order was done on this date, so 4 days from that particular order date is a tentative shipment date, so which is supposed to happen. Okay, exceeding that, I just say is not good shipment, or I can just give some higher number. I just say 10 days when the shipment has to happen, and if your ship date is exceeding this, then I say no. Okay, this is not a valid thing, or rather, I can say there is something issues, or we need to look into this particular issues. Why exactly it has taken more than 10 days for the ship? So the customer is not going to be happy at the same time. So the company, they cannot go in a loss because of this particular, huge delay in the shipment dates. Now, fine. So it is adding just number of days. Okay, number of calendar days. It is just getting added, and it is telling. Okay, if the order was placed on, say, let me hide the other fields. Okay. So if the order is placed on 4th, it is 14th is the shipment. 5th, it is 15th is the shipment. 8th, it is 18th is the shipment. Now take an example. Now during this time, when there is a weekend, okay, so there are possibilities that there is a weekend. So let us take us 4 days itself. Fine. So now imagine there is a weekend. Now, if an order was placed on Friday, I say Saturday, Sunday as an off day, so it should not consider. So it has to consider 4 working days. Okay. See, right now what is happening when I say +4, the order date +4, it is giving 4 calendar days. Now I want as 4 working days. Okay. So where I say Monday to Friday we work, and the problem will be resolved, or when the order has been placed, I want the shipment to happen within the 4 working days. Okay. So how do I give this particular 4 working days to it? So for this, we have some function here called as networks. Yeah, so see, what I wanted here is, see, this is giving exactly 4 days from the order date, the shipment. Now, what I want is, I want, okay, the 4 working days from the date of order. It has to take four working days to do the shipping. Okay, so if I have to get this particular 4 working days, this is actually given in calendar days, but I want the 4 working days. That means July 4th, July 10th is the shipment. 5th July, so says 11th July. Here it is 8th July, its shipping is on 12th. When it is 9th, says 15th. If there is a Saturday, Sunday, then when the people are not working, when the manpower is not working, this is not possible, is it? So we want as 4 working days for the shipment to happen. So in that case, what I do, I have this particular function called as work days. Fine. So work days where I'll give a start date and the number of days. So how many days here? I just say 4 days. So now when you give this particular function, so you can see order was placed on July 4th and the shipment is happening on July 10th. It is 4 days. When you say 5th, it is happening on 11th. But when you say 8th, the actually it is 12. Here also it is running as 12. It is fine. But when you see here, when you place an order on 9th of July, okay, and the shipment is happening on 15th of July. So it is taking again 4 days. So all these are happening in the 4 days, exactly 4 days. But when you see here, okay, I'll just put in the pink color. When I say 10th of July, 16th, okay, this also is a network work days it is taking. Okay, fine, is equal to this plus 4. You can see the difference. When you see here, this orders, it is taking 6 days for the shipment. 6 days of the shipment means this particular day is somewhere between this date and this date. So there is something like a Saturday, Sunday coming. So what is happening? That is taken as an additional days and it is doing the shipment as 6 days. Getting? Okay. So that means 7th July 96. It is coming on which day? Or let us take some recent dates if you want. Okay, see when you look into this one, 7/4, it is 4th day of the week. So when I say 4th day of the week, so that means it is falling on the Thursday. Since it is falling on Thursday, so we have 5 days a week, Thursday, Friday, then it is Monday, Tuesday. So that means we can see in this case, it is giving the tentative shipment date is 10th. So this is a 4 calendar days. Okay, 4 plus 4 is 8. But it is the 4 working days. And you can see what is happening. 7/4, it is generating tentative shipment date is 7/10. So 7/5, you can see it is generating. Now, if the order is placed on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, okay, and Monday and Tuesday. So you can see it is taking exactly 4 days for the shipment. 9 is also no. Only if it is Monday. If it is the first day of the week, that is on Monday, 8th order is placed and the 12th the shipment is going to happen. Because Monday plus 4. Okay, so Friday the shipment is happening. But if the order is placed on Friday, you can see 7/12. This is on Friday. If you place it on Friday, so you can see it is on 12/7. So it is taking totally 6 days for the shipment. Fine. So that means here what I have done is I have used this particular function called as a work day. This will take it as a working days. Okay, so the number of days what you have given, so from there, so the number of working days that has been taken. So this is what it does a work days function. So it also has this optional parameter called as holidays. If there is a holidays, okay, the dates might even get extended. So we can give a holiday list and we can refer to the particular list of holidays. So which is an optional parameter.